I got my script. See if I can do this. Yeah, I know. I'm wearing my mask under my chin. I get it. But as they say, necessity is the mother of inventing ways to cover up hickeys. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. Honored guests, please welcome. Oh my God, finally, the Biden Monologuration. Biden's too old? Come on, man. Dude doesn't look a day over Betty White. Speaking of white Bettys, there was clearly an audible national sigh of relief after the inauguration. We don't have to be best anymore. And to celebrate, I think I'll steal a big ol' Snickers and scroll the internet for some most recent First Lady softcore porn modeling. Snickers and porn. It's what satisfies. Don't know about you, but on Inauguration Day, I got up early for a power muffin and coffee to watch Trump's last rally. And I really enjoyed the go. How do I feel now that Trump's gone? A good 230 pounds lighter, less embarrassingly white and male, and like I used to as a kid at the end of Batman when he and Robin defeated the Joker before the credits rolled over the rockin' theme song. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, fuck Trump. Oh, and everyone's wondering what message Trump left for Biden in the Oval Office. Pretty sure it's not the Colonel's secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, and definitely not his 2-for-1 Big Mac coupons. Those are still redeemable in Florida. Shh, turns out the Secret Service code name for Trump was White Ford Bronco. Because no matter how long he was being chased by the authorities, he never seemed to run out of gas, and hot air, and bullshit. So how was Uncle Joe hitting him today? What? Really? He didn't play golf? Wow. Okay, well, I guess if that's his executive style, there's no accounting for priorities, is there? New White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki told reporters at her first briefing, there'll be times when we see things differently. That's part of democracy. Our central focus is rebuilding trust. Wow, she's already my new favorite, Huckabee Sanders. Yep, best episode of West Wing in 4 years. Casting totally nailed it. And way classier hair, makeup, and wardrobe. Previously, on Winging It in the West Wing, former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer just applied to join the White House Correspondents Association. I'm sorry, Sean. As you can see, there's a record number of people in the press room, so if you want to wait outside, I think there's some Sudokus and graham crackers. Police your own crumbs. Trump's talking about breaking from the Republicans and forming a new political party called the Patriot Party. Or is it the Pastry Party? Either that. Anyways, there's other names that they're considering, and those are Pussy Grablicans, Supremlicans, Megatriots, Combed Over Wigs, Extra Crispitarians, and Insurrectologists. Insurrectologists? Do I need a colon prep? Sure, I joined Twitter for the politics, but I stayed for the bottomless stupidity. Everyone's been posting memes about Bernie Sanders' inaugural attire. Is it my fault that I misread the invite and thought that the dress code was soup casual? We were outside. It was cold. Figured there'd be soup. If this was Brooklyn, it would have been a no-brainer. Soup. Sidebar. Are they making college basketball players thicker these days? Or is it just because there's no fans in the stands, the players are getting all the jumbo pretzels and stadium nachos? Jumbo pretzels! Ice cream! Bars and sandwiches! Bars and sandwiches! Outgoing Georgia Senator Kelly Loeffler said, I refuse to be intimidated by the cancel culture and its dangerous narratives. Meaning, I refuse to be intimidated by the people that refuse to be intimidated by me. Tiffany Trump got engaged to longtime boyfriend Michael Boulos. Boulos grew up wealthy in the Trump-rated shithole country of Nigeria. Boulos Gali. Author and activist Amy Siskin said, "It can't be said enough. We toppled a dictator. Yep, we are nothing if not dictator topplers." Dictator topplers? I love dictator toppers. Especially with meatloaf. And seconds on meatloaf. Elizabeth Warren said that we need to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, and that we need to raise the minimum IQ for Republican presidents to be above low average. Former Homeland Secretary Jay Johnson said he hopes Americans realize the Trump presidency was a failed experiment. Presidency? Trump's conception was a failed experiment. His mixture of comb-over aerosols and lacquers is a failed experiment. Need I remind you of Scaramucci? Speaking of experiments. The difference between the Trump Army and the actual U.S. Army? The actual U.S. Army has cafeterias that serve shit on a shingle. The Trump Army's commander-in-chief is dumber than shit on a shingle. The real Army promotes soldiers up the ranks by merit. Trump Army soldiers, by definition, all merit the title rank. And America's Army plays football once a year against the Navy. Trump's Army watches the game and complains about the sour cream dip being too thick for the no-brain bags of wavy chips that the cheap-ass host didn't even bother to put in a bowl. Always have a hard time deciding on a New Year's resolution and think I made a mistake by joining bird watchers over Weight Watchers. Because every time I look through the binoculars, I can't stop thinking about plum sauce. Trump left the White House with the worst approval rating ever, 34 points. That's 34 points with 0 rebounds and 0 assists. Worst team player ever. 4 years of triple turd balls. Celebrated cutting down the nets of everyone but the rich. Shredded defenses of law, Constitution, and obliterated the 24 seconds to shoot off one's mouth clock. Dude committed more technical fouls than Marv Albert has said, yes. You know how Michael Jackson wanted certain people in his employ to call him Miss Ross? Well, Lindsey Graham's kind of gavoting in that same ballet. He insists that his underlings and close associates refer to him as Madam Speaker. Hee hee. Hear that Melania is actually a bit of an Anglophile and is considering a move to London. I mean, for years she's referred to Trump's penis as a Mini Cooper, which, given that her English isn't her first language, maybe she just was referring to him being the model with the removable top. Before Biden's inauguration, Rudy Giuliani was at the White House trying to collect legal fees Trump owed him. He was offered paintings by Barron that were on the fridge from when he was in kindergarten. So they're a little bent and frayed, but still hold huge sentimental value, pending the verification of their authenticity, mind you. Why did Giuliani meet Trump at the White House days before the inauguration? Was invited to trial by brunch. To get the mean girls at pickleball to stop calling him Gherkin Jerker. Makeup prep for drag queen bingo. To close a handshake drug deal with Trump's little blue pill got a guy. Or to be retained with an IOU as Barron's emancipation attorney of record. And now it's time once again for Marco Rubio's Bible quote of the day, with semi-learned theological commentary from me, Chance the Rabbi.